Lili Homemaker, and today I'm going to do something I don't usually do, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to make Valentine's Day dinner for Bae.
Since I'm not trying to kill my man this Valentine's Day, I'm going to start out with some fresh, clean hands. I love freshly chopped garlic, so I'm chopping my garlic now. I'll be making smashed potatoes tonight, so I need to boil my potatoes first. I have a large pot full of water, seasoning it with some kosher salt and better than bouillon paste. You will rarely catch me using cubes because them cubes ain't on nothing. For the next side, I'll be making sauteed green beans. Girl, you gotta trim those ends. Don't nobody want to choke on a stem tonight. It's time for the potatoes to go in hot water. Throw them in the hot water. Once cooked tender, it's time to strain and we can get to smashing. Now they're tender and they're ready to be smashed. But before we start smashing, we definitely need to season these babies. So I'm gonna add some butter, some heavy whipping cream, and some garlic salt just to season it up a little bit. Give it a little extra flavor with that garlic. I've put some butter in my saute pan. I'm going to add my green beans, the garlic that I chopped earlier, some pink salt, and I'm ready to give it a toss. Time to heat things up and get started on this ribeye. I'm gonna heat my pan and add the oil so that the oil is hot when I put my meat to the heat. While my pan is getting hot, I'm gonna season my meat. I have some thick ribeye steaks, so I'm gonna season them liberally with salt and pepper. Ooh, look, I got grill marks. Once the ribeye has an even sear on each side, I'm going to finish the steaks off in the oven on broil to help that fat ribbon on the outside of the ribeye get nice and crispy. Nobody wants to chew on chewy fat. Let's get cracking, babe. Time to prep the lobster tails. We're going to cut them down the center and remove the meat from the shell. Time to make egg wash. I need something for my flour to stick to my lobster with, so egg is the perfect thing. I'm not done with it just yet. I have a secret ingredient that I like to add that you'll see a little bit later on. Here, I'm starting to season my flour. Okay, my secret's out. I put hot sauce in my egg wash. Give the lobster tails a dip in the egg wash. See that drip? Toss in the flour, give it a shake, and drop it in that hot oil. Once you drop the lobster in the hot oil, you'll start to notice that it starts curling up like a shrimp. That's how you know it's almost done. Drain the excess oil off of your lobster and you're ready to plate. You can add a little parsley as a garnish if you fancy. My ribeyes are ready to be plated. Because I'm a fancy bitch, I'm gonna add some finishing salt. Today, I'm using some MONSTA sea salt. time to get started with dessert. For dessert, I'll be making Napoleons. This French dessert consists of layers of light and crispy buttery phyllo dough, whipped cream, and fresh fruit. Right now, I'm just layering the phyllo dough with melted butter and sugar. You need a lot of layers because it's going to get real crispy. Bake for about 8 minutes, and while that's baking, we're going to work on this fresh whipped cream. I let my KitchenAid mixer do all the work. I just place in there some very cold, heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. Man, store-bought whipped cream could never. To assemble your Napoleon, it is so easy. All you need to do is layer. You're going to take a layer of dough, top it with some whipped cream, add fruit. And you're going to repeat that until you have 3 layers. I've cut out some parchment paper in the shape of a heart, and I've placed it on top of my Napoleon before I go to dust it with powdered sugar. And voila! Magic! And here we have the final plate. Bae is definitely going to feel loved after eating this meal. Alright, well that's a wrap. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this video and would like to see some more hot homemaker tips and recipes, please like, share, and subscribe.